Hello everyone. So let us discuss this problem. So it is related to the measures of position for group data. So we're going to consider the following distribution of the weights in pounds of 50 boys. So kani mga class intervals that serves as the weights. Okay? So gi-categorize siya into a certain class. So kani siya category nga 91 to 98, 99 to 106, so on and so forth until sa 147 to 154. So kaning frequency mo ni ang mga uh, number of boys nga nag-obtain ani nga timbang in pounds. For example, kaning timbang nga 91 pounds to 98 pounds, so 20 ka buok boys ang nagtimbang nga inani. Same goes with this one. So, 5 ka boys nagtimbang og gikan sa 99 until sa 106 pounds. Then, 3 boys weighs 115 to 122 pounds. So on and so forth until this part. Okay? So, what if ang question is you're going to find the third quartile, then you're going to find the 8th quartile. Okay, sorry. Ang scroll suwat. Then you're going to find the 67th percentile. So sa atong buhaton. So first things first, we're going to have the lower boundaries and the cumulative frequency. So pinaka-importante ni siya kaning duha, the last two columns, na ma-obtain na to ni siya mga values ani nila in order to solve for these three unknown. Okay? Para makita na ang quartiles, ang decile, ug ang percentiles. So we need the lower boundaries and the cumulative frequency. So let's solve for these lower boundaries. So saan na to siya pag-obtain sa lower boundaries? So sa lower boundaries, kaning mga left side ng mga numbers, kaning 91, 99, 107, 115, 123, 131, 139, o 147, ipang subtract na to siya sa 105. Okay? So 91 minus 0.5, so that is 90.5. 90.5 na siya, guys. Kani po 99 minus 0.5 or 99 minus 0.5, so that is 98.5. Then 107 minus 0.5, so that is 106.5. So kani siya minus sa 0.5, that is 114.5. This one 123 minus 0.5, so that is 122.5. Then you have also 131 minus 0.5, so that is 130.5. Then 139, so minus 0.5 again, that is 138.5. And lastly, 147 minus 0.5, that is 146.5. So we are done with the lower boundaries. Next is the cumulative frequency. So sa cumulative frequency, guys, mag-agad ta diri sa frequency. Okay? So if you're going to total this frequency, sige akong usbo ng suwat, ari na ko putang ang P sub 67. So this is P sub 67. Sige. So again, balik ta sa cumulative frequency. So dapat ang imong cumulative frequency mag-agad siya sa frequency, no? Kung scorer ka sa basketball, so mura siya matabo running scores. Okay? So magsugod ka diri sa kinaubsan. Kay since ang imong ang kinagamyan nga class interval is 91 to 98, so ari ta sa kinagamyan. So 20, so copy the frequency nga 20. After that, plus 5, 20 plus 5, that is 25. Then 25 plus 10, that is 35. Then ang 35 plus 3, that is 38. Then plus 2, so that is 40. 40 plus 3, that is 43. Then plus 2, so that is 45. Then lastly, plus 5, that is 50. Okay? So kung i-add na nimo tanan, so N or the total frequency that is equals 50. So by the way, the big letter N stands for the frequency. So dapat ang frequency nga 50 o kaning kinabubuan nga cumulative frequency nga 50 mag-coincide. Kung dili siya mag-coincide, it means there's something wrong with your solution. So what's the purpose of this cumulative frequency? So gamit kayo ng cumulative frequency to locate the position of the third quartile, the 8th decile, and the 67th percentile. So ang kaning 20 but pasabot ang position ani napita, so that is from the first place to the 20th place of your data. Then after the 20, that is 21. So diri ang 21st to 25th. So mo ni imong basihan or imong reference to find this 3. Okay? So balik ta diri. So this one from 21st to the 25th. After the 25th, 26. So diri ka. So from the 26th to the 35th. So after the 35th, 36. So 36 ka to 38. And after that, after sa 38, so 39. So from 39th to 40th place. So from 40th place, 41st. So sorry. So that is 41st until the 43rd place. Pagkauman sa 43rd, 44th. So 44th to 45th. Then lastly, after the 45, 46 to 50th place. So again, the purpose of your cumulative frequency, mo na siya ang position sa imuhang data if ever mangita ta aning tulo. So kani siya pinaka-importante, kanisad, this is also important. So what are the other things that we need to consider, or what are the other things that we need to get out from this problem? So aside from the lower boundary and the cumulative frequency, so pinaka-importante sad kay bauta sa gitawag nga class interval size. So that is represented by the small letter I. So in order to get the class interval size, so we're going to subtract the higher class sa lower class. Parehas naman na sila class interval. So i-subtract nimo, then plus 1. So 98 minus 91, that is 7. Then plus 1 is 8. So therefore, your class interval size is 8. So in order to prove, so that is 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, so 5. 96, 97, 98. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So therefore, your interval is 8. Mga po, same goes with 99 to 106. You have a class interval size of 8. Okay? So manatatanan. So let us find out the Q sub 3, D sub 8, and P sub 67. So ang atong buhaton, ato sang i-introduce ang formula sa pagpangita sa quartiles, deciles, o percentiles. Okay? So ibutang lang ako diri n equals 50. Then you have the I, which is 8. So ako ning i-erase. So let's start with the Q sub 3. So ang Q sub 3, para makuha na to siya, so let us familiarize the formula sa quartiles. So ang general formula sa quartiles for group data, that is represented by Q sub K. Palitan mo ko na. Q sub K. So Q sub K. So that is equals LB plus an open bracket, that is K, small letter K, big letter N over 4 minus the CF sub B, then over the frequency of the Q sub K, then times the I. So, usay pasabot aning LB, kaning K, kaning N, kaning F, then kaning CF sub B. So, ang lower boundary stands, ang kaning LB, I mean, so kaning LB, mo na siya ang lower boundary sa imong Q sub K. Okay? If in case mangita ta sa third quartile, so mo na ang lower boundary sa imong third quartile. Then plus, open bracket, kanang kn over 4, mo ni siya mo determine kung asa na locate ang imong Q sub 3. So, then minus CF sub B, so kung asa ang cumulative frequency sa imong third quartile, ang before ana mo na itong kwaon. So, next is the F sub Q sub K. So, mo na ang frequency sa imong third quartile times the I or the class interval size. So, let's change the K to 3. So, by the way, before ana, so kanang K, mo na siya ang mga values na 1, 2, o 3 if we're talking about finding the quartiles. Okay? So, since we're having since atong ipangitaon ang Q sub 3, so ato nang ilisan ang K to 3. So, 3 na siya. So, kanisad, this is also 3. Okay? So, this is also 3. Pagkahuman, atong usbo ng 4 ha, para maklaro. So, muna siya ang 4. Okay. Then, kanang K, ilisan na to og 3. Okay. Next, we're going to locate the position of the Q sub 3. Asa man na na-locate ang third quartile? So, kanang 3n over 4 mo na itong gamiton. Okay? So, let's solve for the Q sub 3 first. Ang position, I mean. So, lower boundary. So, wala sa na siya. Kani, wala sa ni siya. Wala sa ni siya. Wala sa ni siya. So, kani usa atong gamiton. Kani 3n over 4. So, that is 3n. So, ang n na to is 50. Okay? So, 3 times 50 over 4. So, that is equals, so 3 times 50, so that is 150 over 4. So, mas mainam ug naamoy calculator. Okay, so magamit tag calculator. So, 150 divided by 4, that is 37.5. So, it means ang imong third quartile is at the 37.5th place of your data. So, we're going to locate kung asa ang 37.5. So, arita magbase sa cumulative frequency. So, di arita sa kaning class interval nga 115 to 122. So, that is your Q sub 3 class. Okay? Okay. O sa itong basihan, kani, look at this one, 36 to 38. So, in between ang 37.5. Okay? So, it is very well understood that your lower boundary is this one, kaning 114.5, imong frequency nga 3, and the cumulative frequency nga 38. But, since as based sa formula, before the cumulative frequency of this class, so that is 35. Okay? So, ato na siyang suwaton balik. So, your lower boundary is this. Kaning 114.5. So, let's change this one to 114.5. Then, akong suwaton balik. So, that is plus. So, kanang 3n over 4, ilisa na lang nato nito 37.5. So, ito na siyang ilisan to 37.5. Then, minus. Cumulative frequency sa Q sub 3 is 38. So, ang before niya is 35. So, ilisa na to o 35. So, 37.5 minus 35. Then, all over the frequency of the Q sub 3. So, ang frequency sa Q sub 3, tara, kaning 3. Then, times I. So, ang I is 8. Okay, so that is equals 114.5 plus 37.5 minus 35, that is 2.5, then over 3 times 8. So, ato nang i-divide ang 2.5 sa 3. So, 2.5 divided by 3, that is 0.83333. So, taas kayo ang decimal. So, I'm going to get this one or round off this decimal number to the nearest thousandths. So, that is equals 114.5 plus, open parenthesis, 0.833. Then times 8. Then, i-multiply una ang 0.833 sa 8 before i-add sa 114.5. So, 114.5 plus, oh no, sorry. So, 0.833 times 8. So, you have 6.664. You have 114.5 plus 6.664. Okay, sakto ra. So, i-add ng duha. So, 6.664 plus 114.5. So, you will get the answer of 121.164. So, that is your final answer. So, the answer is 121.164. So, we are done with the Q sub 3. So, ari na sa D sub 8 or the 8 deciles. So, before we get the D sub 8, so, i-introduce na itong formula. So, in order to get the deciles, so, it is formed by D sub K equals LB plus open bracket Kn over 10 minus Cf sub B all over the frequency of the D sub K or F sub D sub K. So, bracket. Close bracket times the I. So, mamaora ang formula sa quartiles. No? So, LB or the lower boundary of the D sub K class. So, this time, kanang 8 decile. Lower boundary sa 8 decile atong kwaon. So, Kn over 10 position sa imuhang D sub 8 kung asa na allocate. Cf sub B, so ang cumulative frequency before sa 8 decile, then the frequency of the 8 decile. Still, your class interval size is 8. So, before that, ato sang kwaon ang position sa D sub 8. So, for the D sub 8, we have the K, which is 8, no? So, by the way, ang K sa deciles, ang value sa K, are the following. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, and 9. So, muna ang mga values sa K. So, that is 8 times the N, which is 50, all over 10. Okay? So, 8 times 50, that is 400. Divided by 10, so you have 40. So, it means it is located at the 40th place of your data. So, using the cumulative frequency, so ari siya sa 39 to 40th place. So, nadiri ang imuhang D sub 8. Okay, mo ni mo ang D sub 8. Nasa class interval nga 123 to 130. Okay? Sige. After that, ato nang ilisan ang mga ibang elements ani formula such as kaning K, ato nang ilisan to 8. Then, we're going to locate the lower boundary of the 8 decile. Mao ni ang lower boundary, 122.5. So, LB, 122.5 Okay. Plus, let's have kn over 10, which is 40. So, isa na nato na siya. Oh, 40 guys. Okay. So, 40 minus ang CF sub B, cumulative frequency sa D sub 8 is 40, and before sa 40, that is 38. Ato nang ilisan to 38. So it becomes 40 minus 38. Then all over, the frequency, ilisan na to siya to 8. 3 days. Ayun. 8. So, ang frequency sa 8 decile, so that is 2. So, ilisan na to ng F sub D sub 8 to 2. Okay? Then times interval, which is 8. Then equals, copy the 1 to 2.5. Then plus, open bracket. We're going to subtract 40 minus 38. So that is 2. Then over 2. Then times 8. Then equals 122.5 plus kanato over 2, that's 1. Then times 8. Then equals 122.5 plus 8. Multiply. 1 times 8 is 8. So therefore, your D sub 8 equals 130.5. So therefore, your D sub 8 is 130.5. Let's go now to the P sub 67. So, ang formula niya, general formula niya is P sub K equals LB again, then plus open bracket, that is Kn over 100. So 100 na. Then minus CF sub B all over the frequency of the percentile class, or F sub B sub K times the interval. Still, the class interval size is 8. Then, ang kanang K ranges from the values of 1 until the 99. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so forth until 99. Mo na yung values sa K. Okay? So, first, we're going to locate the position of the 67th percentile. So, P sub 67, that is equals K, which is 67, times 50, all over 100. So, we're going to multiply 67 times 50. So, 67 times 50, that is 3,350 all over 10, or all over 100, that is divided by 100, 33.5. So it means that the 67 percentile is at the 33.5th place of your data. So ito na siyang pangitaon. So naa siya diri sa 26 to 35th. So diri ang P sub 67. So naa siya sa class interval nga 107 to 114. So it means matik mo ni mo ang frequency, mo ni mo ang lower boundary, and the cumulative frequency of P sub 67 before sa 35 kaning 25. Okay? So 33.5. So 33.5 na siya. So ato nang ilisan. So ang lower boundary, that is 106.5. 106.5, then plus ang Kn over 100, ilisa na nato siya to 33.5. Okay? So 33.5 minus cumulative frequency before the P sub 67, that is 25. Okay? So 25, then all over the frequency of the P sub 67, Kung na siyang ilisan to kuhaan. Sa top frequency na dere 10. So therefore kaning pisab kay ilisan sa nato to 65. Oh, not 65. So therefore, ang kaning pili sa nato to 67. Okay? Times 8. So kung i-erase, so equals 106.5 plus open bracket. So 33.5 minus 25 atong isubtract. 33.5 minus 25, that is 8.5. So 8.5 over 10 close bracket, then 8. Then equals 106.5 plus ang 8.5 i-divide sa 10. So that is 0.85. Then times 8. So copy the 106.5. Then plus, i-multiply times 8. So you have 6.8. Therefore, your answer plus ang 106.5, you have 113.3. So that is your P sub 67. Okay? So P sub 67 equals 113.3.